Hey folks, welcome to another episode of Crash Course Cooking with me, Matt. Today we're making risotto. Let's introduce you to the ingredients. First up, we got the star of our show, arborio rice. Arborio rice is great. It's starchy, it's gluten-y, it's really fun. Next up, we got our fats, which includes our stock, our Parmesan, our butter. Then up our aromatics, we've got some onions, some garlic, and finally rounding out the corner is peas. So you're going to take one stock pot and one frying pan and put them on. Frying pan on medium, stock pot on high, because we want to get the stock boiling. We're going to be adding a lot of that to this cheesy, ricey goodness. Into that stock pot is going to go 3 cups of chicken broth or veggie broth if you prefer. We're going to heat that on high until it boils. Okay, while that's boiling, let's look over at our frying pan. Toss on about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. There we go. And next up, we're going to saute some onions as soon as that gets up to a good heat. Okay, we can see that our oil has heated up. And we are throwing on some onions. Let those onions go on for a minute and then toss in your garlic. When that garlic and onions becomes translucent and lightens up in color, you're going to add the rice. But first, very, very important, remember to turn down your stock when it comes to a boil. Turn it down to a simmer. Super important. Don't want boiling stock. Okay, now we're ready to add some rice. So in tossing the rice in, what that's going to do is toast it. So I put in 2 cups of arborio rice for this recipe. All right, about a half an onion, a couple cloves of garlic. It's already translucent, and we're toasting that rice for a few seconds, maybe 90. Hey, when that's good and toasted, we start ladling in that hot simmering stock. 1 or 2 ladlefuls at a time. A good method for figuring out if you need to add stock while you're cooking this, make a little space and then see if it fills with stock that you've already put in. If not, put it all in. Now keep ladling it in until the stock is gone. Now that we're cooking the last bit of stock into that rice, let's grate some cheese. We've got some really good Parmigiano Reggiano, and we're gonna grate about 2 to 2.5 cups of that. I know that seems like a lot, but there's a lot of risotto. Watch, 2 fists. Along with our cheese, we're going to be throwing in some butter and zesting some lemon into this. Also some black pepper and a little bit of salt. Okay, let's toss in our cheese. 2 fists of cheese, check. Stir that in. Watch it start to get melty. Next up is our butter. Gonna slice that in half so it melts a little faster. Stir that in. And we're gonna zest this lemon. All right, zest, zest, zest. It's gonna really bring out a ton of the flavor. Can't forget the salt and pepper. Stir that in. Then finally, the peas. Stir those in, let them cook for a second. Don't overcook them. You're just about ready to go. When that's done, bon appetit. Okay, let's plate this up. We're hungry. Couple big spoonful. Maybe just a pinch of that leftover cheese. There you go. Okay, we've got our cheesy spring risotto. Let's give it a try. Perfect. That little bit of lemon brings out the brightness of the peas. It's creamy and cheesy. Definitely fill you up. So, it's also real versatile. I'll show you in another video. We're gonna make some arancini with this.